Okay. Okay, the second part, concrete for the landing beam. When you measure the concrete for the landing beam, make sure you measure below the landing slab. As what I did mention to you before, when you scale the landing slab, you have to get the balance of that as the thickness of your landing beam. Okay, so the description, the heading remains similar, and description you have to write down to landing beam. The clause are similar as what you referred to before, but we have the additional of F.3.14. Okay, why I put two clauses here? Because under F.16.3 you can see the word associated landing. So whatever landing must be also measured under staircase. We did not measure the landing beam under frame, because this is part of the beam. Maybe some student confuse me. So do we need to measure under staircase or we need to measure under frame? So the answer is we have to measure under staircase. Okay, still under F.16.3, then you also have to refer to the specific clause of the beam, that is F.3.14. Next one, I just would like to share with you the overview of the plan for the staircase. Plan view for the staircase in another drawing. You can see the dimension here. If the drawing is not being given with the dimension, means you have to check the scale ruler and you have to scale. Okay. Now this is another example on the section view for the staircase that is a bit different with your drawing. What I would like to highlight here is, look at this symbol. Anyone know what is the meaning of this symbol? This is the meaning where the step may be more. So this is the cross. If the engineer is not be able to sketch every single step in the drawing, so they will sketch like this. That means there are maybe more than what you can see here. In order for you to know how many steps available, maybe you have to check the layout plan from this one. Okay, you can see the numbers of the steps available. That is the pattern of the drawing. Okay, the drawing may be different. The pattern of the drawing may be different. And the last part for the concrete work, two landing slab. Okay, so once we already identify that this is the beam, so the remaining here is the landing slab. Okay, so the landing slab, as usual, you have to refer to the layout plan. Let's say this is the layout plan of your drawing. So this is the length, this is the width, and the thickness. Round up to 2 decimal places. Okay, don't forget to round out to 2 decimal places. Same goes to the first one. A lot of students just write down 1.4, but the correct one is 1.40. Okay, what is the difference between this description and the previous one? The difference is because you have to refer to classification of the size according to F.2. So 0.18 under which category? Exceeding 0.18, which category? Exceeding 150, not exceeding 300 mm thick. Okay, I would like you to be familiar with the word exceeding and not exceeding as well. Any question for the concrete work? I think for the concrete work is quite easy. Now let's move to form work. Okay, for the form work, form work to soffit of the slab, we have form work to soffit of the slab. We have form work to side of the string, and we have for the beam and riser. Okay, for this one, we will go through in detail according to the drawing that I would like to sketch after this. Okay.